Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for the collective. Today is it's the Lionsgate portal on 8/8, August 8th. And I was doing a little reading on it because I know a little bit about it. It's a great time for manifesting what you want. It's very powerful. Star and sun alignment. The sun in Leo aligns with the star Sirius. And then there's also a thing about Orion's belt, which aligns with the Egyptian pyramids, which I didn't know about. So that's interesting. So, yeah, there's this magical energy that where there's a lot of potential. And so I thought I would do a reading um, on this. And I'm just kind of, as usual, something new. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't even fully figured this out yet in terms of what cards to use. But I have some ideas. So we'll just dive in. Rebecca is here and Lioness Kitty Cat, two of my favorite beautiful beings. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I'm feeling like some of my tarot cards have been a little neglected. So I'm kind of Tarot of Mystical Moments popped into my head. So I think I'm gonna start with this, but I also want to use some oracle cards as well. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll use oracle cards as clarifiers or something. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, hopefully there's something in here for everyone. Okay, so first of all, I want to ask what or yeah, what this portal can support you with. I'm gonna make some more space. Can this portal support you with? Ace of Pentacles. So, starting something new. There's you may have a new opportunity that is that's showing up. Something that is worth putting your effort and energy into. Something that is very tangible and real world. Um, it could be, maybe you're thinking of starting a side hustle or changing jobs, like doing something new, um, opening your own business, not even side hustle, just going for it. Um, yeah. So whatever, whatever you have in mind, if there is anything in this moment, um, this is going to help give you a boost, kind of launch you, gives you an extra bit of rocket fuel. So but yeah, I'm gonna see, do I just attempt to use every deck that I have? That's where my brain wants to go. This was, yeah. um yeah, let no decks get neglected. I'm gonna go with my Tarot of Transcendence. And then I can come back and clarify. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll come back and clarify all of these with oracle cards, maybe. And Cora made it. Yay. So glad you are here. Thanks for showing up. All right, so what will this portal help you leave behind? Or what do you need to leave behind? We've got the Five of Wands. So yeah, some kind of struggle, um, struggle with others, or specific difficulties with a specific person, some kind of yeah, like kind of unhealthy competitive vibes, or some kind of conflict, drama. It's like, yeah, just leaving the drama in the past. I like that. Um, yeah, going with light seers. So, what to take with you? What what will this portal give you that you can take with you? The sun. Leo energy. This is happiness. This is joy and abundance, illumination. This is it can even be a new start. Yeah, right? It's like whatever is happening here is for your best and highest good, and there's so much to be gained from it, both on a kind of an internal, emotional, mental level, but then also it's like your outer world is just like everything kind of in alignment, which is what's happening cosmically. So that's cool. Let's see. Um, and with the Tarot of the Divine, how will this portal change you? How will you be changed from this this energy? Page of Coins. Oh, it's going to put you into kind of an energy of wanting to. It's similar to this Ace of Pentacles, wanting to really put your efforts into something, to commit to something, and take those consistent baby steps, be very diligent, um, and uh, what's the word? Um, Starts with a P. All these P words are popping in my head. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Um, be practical, and persistent. Yes, that's what I was looking for. So this is maybe so we're asking how this portal will change you. So it's it's like something that's coming up for you. It's like giving you a newfound feeling of wanting to pour yourself into something. Maybe you've struggled with this kind of thing. Maybe you're prone to procrastination, or you have a hard time kind of nailing down what it is you want to focus on. Maybe there's a lot of things, or maybe you're just kind of like, I don't know really. I don't really know. I'm kind of into things, but nothing really gets me excited enough to want to just like go for it. And so this is that thing. This is something that's like, oh, oh, this is an epiphany. Like I I really want to put my all into something because I really see the benefits of it. And there's something about learning here. So, you're gonna want to um maybe you're going to want to take some kind of course, go back to school, read some kind of books, or, you know, watch YouTube videos. Like, some way it's like your desire for knowledge on this subject will become you become voracious in a way, because you're just like, this is what's going to bring me my true happiness. So yeah, yeah, I'm really going to focus on what I want to do here. Um, just looking at the picture. Um, okay. So, let me go. mm, Yeah, I'm going to go with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. Um, what will this portal activate for you? Knight of Cups. So, this is going to it's kind of a heart opening kind of thing. It's going to connect you with your desire to commit yourself to what it is that you love, um, or even who you love. Um, this can speak to a new romantic relationship, but it can also be just what you know you're realizing. This is going to bring, again, with the epiphany, there's some kind of like, it's like it's like everything is aligning for you, and it's giving you this sense. It's like something that you fall in love with. Like if it's a job, for example, it's that, um like they say, if you do what you love, you never work another day in your life. It's that kind of thing where you're just like, oh my God, I can't get enough of this thing. I just want to pour myself into it. This kind of makes me feel a little bit like my journey with the cards. Um, where when I decided to go for it and start this channel and really just dive into this, it's been the thing that has been constant in my life that I've never really experienced before with anything else. Not in this way, not to this extent. So it's something like that where you just, the love of something or someone is just, it's like overflowing, and maybe you want to make some kind of offer, or you're at least on a mission to um to take something somewhere that is going to just make you feel so fulfilled. So, going with the Mystic Mondays tarot, how how can you move through this portal with ease? With that 5 of Wands there, what to leave behind. It's not always easy to leave things behind, even when they're difficult. If you've been on the struggle bus with others, um, this is kind of, a way to easily move on from that, so you don't continue to get caught up in drama, or um, you know not being able to see eye to eye with someone. You just, on different pages. This is, yeah, how can you move through all of this more easily? 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is about focusing on who it is you love, um who really gets you, where you feel like you don't have to try hard, and this can be um anybody in your life. This is often read as a romantic card. Um, so there is definitely, for somebody out there, at least maybe a few somebodies, there is potentially some kind of new romance that is springing up, or it's it's the next cycle in your connection with somebody, romantically speaking, where you kind of you maybe it's been difficult, maybe you've had some struggles, but this is focusing on the love and the connection, and you know what is working, what you do have in common. This can also be friendship, and or like just, yeah, really focusing on the love and who you feel like is really in synergy with you, and really has your back and gets you. Yeah. So, okay. So from here, like I almost feel like I don't need to clarify any of these. it's it's pretty straightforward. So maybe from here I can just start pulling oracle cards, which is fast becoming my favorite form of reading. um, and maybe I can just focus on kind of continue with advice, like what is going to help you just, yeah, what kinds of things are gonna support you, um, that you can take with you after this reading and like maybe apply this kind of thing. So I want some radical abundance cards. Hey, Linda made it. Oh, and there's Mojo Tarot. Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And happy Lionsgate to you. Hang on a second. I'll get some water. Okay. Oh, we've got joy. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what you're taking with you. So yeah, focus on the joy, focus on the, yeah, what makes you happy. The beauty, like what around you makes you feel joyful. Fluidity. Fluidity. Being able to go with the flow, to pivot when needed, um, to frolic in the meadow if the opportunity presents itself. you know, um, just being really in the moment. And there's a sense of joy here in this fluidity card. Dancing, dancing could be something. Uniqueness. um, this is okay. So a part of this has to do with showing up authentically and being okay with not going along with the crowd. Um, really standing on your own 2 feet, feeling like really honoring your what makes you different from others, and really leaning into that, because that's a part of this new beginning. And really, honestly, when you are allowing yourself to just be who you are, that's where joy can really show up. Because I'm speaking from personal experience here. I mean, basically all my readings kind of have to do with personal experience. But when you're trying to pretzel yourself to fit other people's needs. When you're trying to show up in a way that you think other people will like better, because maybe in your past you somehow got the message that you weren't good enough, or you were too this or not enough of that, and so then you try to like bend and fit into these molds that weren't ever meant for you in the first place. um that that can suck the joy out of you. It can, and it takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort to try to be anything other than you are. Again, speaking from personal experience. So, this is about just being like, okay, I'm going to fly that freak flag. I'm going to show up just as I am. And yeah, some people may not appreciate it so much, but others definitely will. And and ultimately, regardless of what's happening outside of yourself with other people, because as they say, it's none of your business what others think of you, good or bad. Which is a tough one to really embody. But you you just being yourself, suddenly there's all this extra energy, all this, like, this is the joy comes in, because now you're not you're not depleting yourself. You're just like, yeah, I'm here. Yay. Let's have fun. So, yeah. Okay, so Moonology deck just winked at me. Wow, it's been a year already. Congratulations, Jojo. That's awesome. That's insane. How's it been a year already? Whew. All right, we've got Work Through Your Fears, New Moon in Scorpio. Hmm. Um, Work through your fears. Since I've been talking about it a lot, possibly one of the fears is around what other people think of you. Also, fear of letting go of what doesn't serve you. Because anytime we stay in a connection, or, yeah, in some kind of situation that doesn't feel good in some way, and we have some kind of ability to make a change, but we don't, usually we're getting something out of that. That is, maybe subconsciously we're not even aware of it, but it's like, you know, trying to think of an example. Like, okay, so for example, I talked about being in a relationship where there's difficulties, drama, arguing, that kind of thing. And you're not happy because this kind of thing just keeps happening, but um you're there's something in you that is benefiting from that. So it could be, there's a desire to just be in a relationship even if it's difficult, because then you still feel like you're valuable in some way because someone is still in your life, right? Or um maybe you feel there's something in you that gets activated when there is drama, and there's something in you that likes that kind of thing. um anyway, it's gonna be different for everyone. And these fears. Yeah. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Fixed moon. Hold your vision. Which is really speaking to this Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, also the joy and the happiness. Like, whatever new thing that is coming in for you, um, and that possibly requires some effort to get going, to get off the ground. I'm getting like, when you start a business, you write a mission statement, as a part of the whole thing. And so it's like writing down initially what it is, i- and you don't have to write it down, but that's always helpful. What it is that got you excited in the first place, and what you have in mind for where you think it's going to take you. Clearly, somewhere very happy, but having that thing written down, then it helps you to, because you can go back to it and remind yourself, oh yeah, I have this vision. Because sometimes, we get excited with a new thing, and then we're like putting our effort into it, and then at a certain point the excitement starts to wane, because now we're just having to put in the effort. Kind of like going back to school. You're like, yeah, I'm going to go, I'm going to get my degree. And then, part of the way through, you're like, oh my God, I have papers to write and I have tests to take. And it's a lot, and it's heavy, and it's intense, and it takes a lot of time. And that's when you need that perseverance, that persistence to keep pushing through. And so, having something to remind you of why you started in the first place will be very helpful. Um, and then surrender to the divine, full moon. Full moon, I think the next full moon is coming up. I don't know, in like a week or week and a half or something. Anyway, surrender to the divine. So this is about um, understanding that this journey that you are on, you are not on it alone, and you are not meant to, expected to, or meant to do everything on your own. That, when you surrender to the divine, that's surrendering to the things that do show up. Like this, it kind of speaks to this fluidity where, you're going along and then something shows up, and you're meant to pivot. You're meant to change focus sometimes, or to see things from a different perspective. And things don't always work out the way we usually, I should say, don't work out the way we initially envision. Um, but like I say, sometimes, like, in order to get to where you're supposed to go, you always have to start somewhere, and you start with some kind of idea. But then as you go along the path, um, you get new ideas, or you learn something new that you wouldn't have known had you not started. But that shifts your path in a different direction. But again, had you not started, you wouldn't have gotten to that point where you knew to even shift in a new direction. Makes me think of like going to college, and you choose a major, and then you're partway through and you're like, actually, I want to try this other thing because I took this class. I want to change my major because suddenly, like, my interests have changed, or suddenly I've discovered something that's like way more interesting, something like this. So I really want gateway of light activation. Hey, Redbeard made it. Yay. So glad you are here. Oh, yeah. Just noticing Cora's comment, surrounded by drama. Yeah, that can be tough. That can be tough. Um, let's just keep going. Um, Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. Which makes me think, it draws me into this Two of Cups, where it really, really, truly, because this is how to move through this portal with ease. You wanna find your tribe, focus on the people who really fit that for you. And isn't that interesting too? Stars aligned. Again, we have this whole alignment thing that's happening here. Literal stars aligning. Um, remembering home, remembering, um, the idea of home. Not your necessarily your literal home, but what home actually means to you. The it can be a literal place, or it can be just an energy where you feel comfortable and safe, protected, um, supported. Stargate heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. And yeah, see, I talked about that, opening your heart with the Knight of Cups. Um, Heart chakra opening, unlocking. So something is being unlocked because of you pouring yourself. It's your heart as well as your kind of well, pouring your heart into something that is so meaningful to you, is unlocking something so amazing. um and it's going to help you feel more generous about how you give of yourself, of your time, your energy, your love, your resources. Maybe there's maybe that's something that you want to start practicing, is being generous of spirit. If you can, give back to people around you, even if that's just a smile. um, because that's going to come right back to you. There's always a boomerang effect with that. And I don't use the A word lightly, always. Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up, which draws me to the sun card again. Yeah. Yeah, there is some huge leveling up for you. Transcendence. I mean, that is huge. Ascension, you are ascending. Could be in a spiritual sense. Definitely getting that. Yeah, your connection to the universe, to the divine, is it's increasing. It's getting stronger. I really want some cards from the guides of the hidden realms. Let me just check the actual time. All right, doing okay. All the blessings everywhere. Gifts from the universe. Synchronicity. 32. All the blessings everywhere. Yeah. See, this is what's coming. This is what's being activated. Or what's being activated in you is bringing in all the blessings everywhere. That's amazing. And the synchronicity. I've been talking about this recently quite a bit. I've been calling it real world magic, um, which I still am not totally, not totally happy with that term, but I think you got me. Synchronicity, the gifts from the universe, how things just will magically align sometimes. Um, Number 32. Um, and five is a number that breaks down to a five. That is a number of change. In this case, very, very positive change. But, we have this five of wands. So um, even even the difficulties, there's a blessing that comes from them. Always, always. There's always an opportunity for growth in every situation. A way out of the weeds, a clear way out, multitasking, getting organized. And this really makes me think of these, the ace and the page of pentacles here. This is, it's a practical plan. It's putting your efforts in, getting organized. This is tapping into that kind of earth energy. Um, Making your lists, checking them twice. Um, doing the things that need to be done, and they're multitasking. There may be quite a few things, especially when you're trying to get something off the ground. um, you go back to school and you have 4 or 5 classes. Now you got to multitask to make sure you're getting all your homework done and everything, right? And that's number 37. Breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1. So yeah, we have this kind of energy of a new beginning. And then gratitude is dreaming. The manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise, 23. So we have a 5 again. So I talked about gratitude, right? Like the manifesting power of gratitude by being grateful for what you already have and the people that you have that really support you, um and praising, the law of praising those situations, those people that you feel really grateful for having in your life because of their ability to get you where you want to go. And that can also be difficult situations. You can be grateful for those just as much. Um, this is what helps you to attract in what it is that you want. And there's a change. There's a change in you, and how, oh, and there's all these hearts too, with how you're showing up. um this is what is being activated within you. There's a major heart opening here. So is there anything else? Queen of the Moon. I'm going with the Queen of the Moon oracle. And then I will close. And then I will close out the reading. This has been really fun. I really like this reading. Oh, we have resistance, 25. Resistance. Assessing, number 9. Oh, let's see. Waning crescent 2. First quarter moon. And the void, dark moon, number 1. So I feel like these cards are kind of speaking to where you might be at in this moment before all of everything kind of gets going. Um, there's resistance to change. And again, that's just, it's something to look at. Like, what are you getting out of a situation that a part of you feels that you don't want, but another part of you keeps staying? Well, yeah, it's like, and it's there's no judgment. It's just looking at, like, what do you benefit from the resistance, from holding on? But that is shifting. Like, just kind of asking yourself that question, um, is it's helping you look at your future prospects. What are you working towards? What would you like to have in the future that maybe you don't right now? Um, and it's like looking, this assessing, she's looking into the void, looking into all the possibilities. The void to me represents all the possibilities that are available. And Oh, and this figure down here is sleeping. So gratitude is dreaming. There's some kind of dreaming here. Um, you might be getting some kind of downloads from your dreams, your dreams at night. You could also be focusing on your dreams, maybe making some adjustments with what you want. Maybe your goals are changing. Maybe as you go through this assessment, um, you start to see like, oh yeah, because I'm noticing here there's light that's starting to peek out from behind her little balloon here. um, it's like the illumination starts to come in, and it helps you see. It's like it helps you focus on what has been hidden, and then you kind of sit with it, lay down with it, sleep with it. That sounds weird. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna finish with a chakra card. Throat chakra, transmutation. I release the negative thoughts and expectations of myself, others, and the world. It is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supportive ones, and so I do. I recognize the power of my thoughts and words as they vibrate through the universe, creating my future reality. I transform. Wow, that's really powerful. This is this is a huge awakening for you, in recognizing how you basically how you show up and tell the universe what it is that you want, because we are always manifesting. We just aren't always doing it consciously, and so then we end up, it makes me think of Cora's comment with the drama, and I can definitely relate to that. Like, you're like, I don't want drama. Why does it keep happening? And it's like, um something about thoughts and words are calling that in. So then how do you transmute that? How do you um start to shift um your beliefs and expectations into, something that is positive and will support you? Believe me, this reading is definitely for me as well. um yeah, the you remember, surrendering to the divine. That is a part of opening up and letting the universe show you the way. um you will get messages in your own mind from other people about what it is that you need to do, and then gradually, being in this fluid energy, going in the direction that feels good. Maybe I'm getting like, use your body as a barometer. If you're dealing with some kind of drama, it doesn't feel good, or you just, anything that you're thinking of, even just on your own, if you're having a thought and your body is like, um what thought is the opposite of that makes you make you feel good and open up and open your heart, that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Happy Lionsgate portal, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah! And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.